In this video, we will solve some more sums based upon the ratio. Now he's saying that in an examination, the ratio to failures, passes to failures was 4:1. Had 30 less appeared, this is another situation he's giving us, and 20 less passed, the ratio of passes to failures would have been 5:1. How many students appeared for the examination? So let's say that let the number of students who passed is 4x, because the ratio is 4:1, and the number of students failing is equal to x. So we can calculate the total number of students. Therefore, total number of students will be 4x plus x, which is 5x. Now, he's giving us new situation. Had 30 less appeared. Now, from this total, we will write new total. Now, suppose new total is 30 less appeared, which is 5x minus 30. At that time, 20 less passed. At that time, when the total was 5x, 4x students had passed. Now he's saying that when 30 less appeared, 20 less passed. So we can say that then new passing number of students will be 4x minus 20, right? And then he's saying the ratio of passes to failures. Now see, we have new total, we have new number of students who are passing. We can calculate the new number of failures, right? How? From total, we can subtract the number of passes, we can get the number of failures. So new number of failures is 5x minus 30 minus 4x plus 20. So 5x minus 4x is x, minus 30 plus 20 is minus 10. So this is our new number of failures. This is our new number of passing students. Now he's saying that at that time the ratio of passes to failures would have been 5:1. Does that mean passes is 20 and failures is x minus 10? The ratio will be 5/1. How many students appeared for the exam? He is asking us to calculate this. So how do we calculate this? We need to get the value of x. We'll get it from this equation. Substitute it here and then we'll get the total number of students. So let's cross multiply. This will give us 4x minus 20 is equal to 5x minus 50. Let's shift this 4x to this side, 50 to this side. It will become plus equal to 5x minus 4x. So 30 is equal to x. We got x as 30. So let's calculate the total number of students. Therefore, total number of students is equal to 5 into x, which is 5 into 30, which is 150. Fine. Now, almost the similar kind of question. He's saying that in a school, the boys and girls are in the ratio 9:5. So let's write, let the number of, which one is the first? Boys. So 9 is for boys. Number of boys is equal to 9x. And girls is 5x. Let the number of girls is equal to 5x. So tell me, what is the total number of girls plus boys? total number is of boys and girls, or you can simply write total number of students is equal to 9x plus 5x, which is 14x. Alright. Now he's saying that if there are 425 girls, now which one is the girls among the two? This one. So there are 425 girls, right? We can calculate the value of x here. 425 divided by 5. 5 8s are 40, 5 5s are 25. So I got the value of x as 85. Now what do I want to do? I want to calculate the total students. So how do I calculate the total students? I have the number total students. Therefore total students is equal to 40 into 85. So that is 1190. Right? One more. This is related to the mixtures. Now he's saying that a mixture contains milk and water. What do you mean by mixture? When two liquids combine together, two or more liquids combine together, we call it a mixture. So you have a mixture which is containing milk and water, and the ratio in which they are mixed is 5:1. So let's write, let the quantity of milk. So milk is first, water is later. So 5 is quantity of milk be 5x, and quantity of water will be x. So what is the total quantity of the mixture? Total quantity is equal to 5x plus x, which is 6x, right? Okay. Now he's saying that on adding 5 liters of water, okay, which is the water among the two? This is the water. Okay. If he is adding 5 liters of water, so what will happen? New water quantity or new quantity of water in the mixture will be x plus 5. Then he's saying the ratio of milk to water becomes 5:2. Okay. Now this is my new quantity of water. Milk will remain the same. So that time I will have 5x upon x plus 5. This ratio will become 5:2. That is 5 upon 2. Let me calculate the x. How? I will cross multiply. 10x equal to 5x plus 25. So shift this to this side. 10x minus 5x equal to 25. I got 5x equal to 25 and x equal to 5. Now I got x. Find the quantity of milk in the original mixture. What was the quantity of milk in the original mixture? 5x. So therefore quantity of milk in the original mixture was 5 into 5, that is 25 liters, right? Okay. Now the next one, he's saying that find the angles of a triangle which are in the ratio 5:4:3. So what will we do? We'll say let the three angles be five x, 4x and 3x. Now we know that the sum of the three angles of triangle is 180. So we will add them up. 5x plus 4x plus 3x is equal to 180. So this is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12x. 12x is equal to 180. So x is equal to 180 upon 12. So you got the value of x as 15 because 12 15s are 180. Now you can calculate these three angles. What will be your first angle? Your first angle is equal to 5x, which is 5 into 15, that is 75. Your second angle will be 4x, which is 4 into 15, that is 60. And your third angle will be 3x, which is 3 into 15, and that is 45. So you have found the three angles of the triangle, right?